Hi, and welcome to Reactjs Web Developer course. Now, as I told you, you will find me always at the front of every section. Now, I will appear at the front of every section because I want to talk about what it's going to come up into the section. Now, it's always good to know what we are about to study in this section, isn't it? So let's get started here. Now, we will start by creating our very first React app. Now, so far what we have been doing is getting around with the live stuff and setting up our environment, but luckily for us, there is a nice command for us, create React app, that will help us to do a lot of stuff. Now, this will help you to get a kind of a boilerplate code which is necessary to create React app. Now, for sure, we'll study about this boilerplate code later on, but right now it's completely okay to just skip the details, and for sure we'll take down them later on. Now, once you have created your first React app, we'll learn how we can show that in the browser. Now, once you have done that, we will first learn how we can create our very first component. Now, I agree, it won't be doing much, but it's going to be really, really good. Now, once you have created your component, now next step would be to learn how we can create our component in a separate file. Now, this will help you to give a much more detailed idea about what modularity of the code is and what the reusability of the code is. Now, certainly we can use that piece of file in any code at all, any project at all, and it will be further reusable there. So that's the reusability of the code. Now, once you have created the components in the same file as well as in the different file, we'll learn about the functions. Now, I know you already know about the functions from JavaScript, but using those functions and calling those functions is not just anything. We have to add a little bit of the syntactic sugar to make sure we can call those functions and we can define those functions. So we will learn how we can call these functions in the React. That is going to be very, very fantastic video. Now, after that, we will learn about the virtual DOM. Now, one of the reasons why React is so much fast is because it doesn't directly interact with the DOM, the document object model. It always interacts with kind of known as virtual DOM. Now, it just gives whatever it needs to give to update to the DOM to the virtual DOM, and now virtual DOM, according to its need and feasibility, will update the things. Now, also, React doesn't update everything in the DOM. It just updates whatever the things are changed into the real DOM. Now, this makes processing real fast. Now, all of this is going to come up in this section. So let's get started.